Hey everybody, North Beach again. Back to the airport to do a pickup. So I come here, get some snacks, and show you some stuff you've seen before. Different time of day, lots of folks hanging out here. A lot more activity than usual because it's at or post commute time for some people. Busy Friday. I got my pizza. Gonna get some quick bakery snacks and a quick walkthrough before I have to fight the traffic to the airport. Picked up a nice clarinet for dirt cheap at my favorite 101 music store. Don't know how to play it, but it was really cheap, so what the hell. Gotta give me it appears to be fully working. The cork is still working all the joints. The mouthpiece gave me a reed. I think two reeds for it, and the bracket to hold the reed. All that stuff. So pretty good. Probably end up just looking at it for a while before I get brave enough to actually learn to play it. Last time I tried to play a reed instrument, it was kind of hilarious, but I figured, what the hell? It's cheap enough, and it was here. Way cheaper than I'd get it on eBay. And if I have a problem with that, I can always come back and talk to the guy because it's a real store, not some online shit. So off to get my pastries. Some buskers over here. Somebody coming, so what the hell? Nice little music break there. What's my favorite? Mara's pastry. Hello. I get a few things here. Cheese Danish, palmier, raspberry ring, and a chocolate cannoli. Cannoli. That should do it. Thank you. guys are open till midnight, right? Cool, thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. I got a whole bunch of shit to carry here. All right, so a quick walk around. Got some live music there. See if there's any more fun stuff down here. I kind of have to walk this way anyway because I'm doing, got to go back to the garage at one point. So, there's the Chubby Noodle over there, next to Cafe Sport. So Stockton here goes to Chinatown. Basically, it's parallel with Grant. So what I'm probably going to do is walk past all the typical North Beach landmarks here. Go past the coffee place. I already have my coffee. Turn off, do a little bit more Chinatown. You guys haven't seen that for a while. This place was pretty bustling earlier, but it looks like people have already had their coffee breaks and stuff, so it's not crowded anymore like it was about an hour ago.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I was going to go by the park. I don't know if I have time to do that. I'll go next time. I don't think I have time to double back to go by the park by the church there. A lot of people there when I first got here, but it might be different now. So let's just turn right here at Vallejo and do a little bit of Chinatown stuff. You saw some North Beach, now I see some Chinatown. Since they touch each other right here. This Little City Market's a local meat market. Has all this pink lighting at nighttime. The Finest Meats is very bright at nighttime. All aboard for Little City Meats. Okay, here we go. Let's go across here first. And then we'll cut down and go through some Chinatown action. If you go down here late enough, a lot of little shops are starting to close early for whatever reason. So it's good to come through here now while they're still open. I think a lot of them close around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. See all the markets here with their stuff out. All kinds of, you can buy brooms, household goods, fake flowers, rugs. This is where I should get 3 or 4 of these and send them to Andrew Longhurst. You can have a different rug every day. There's the Mimi Bakery. We have like clothing, shoes. There's the Pankey Bargain Market. Of course, all the businesses, the Chase Bank, U.S. Bank, all have Chinese characters on them. So you know where we are. East West Bank has characters on it. And it goes down several streets either way. But this is one of the main streets, is Stockton and Grant. Grant's the one that's full of a lot of the touristy stuff. Takes you right by the famous gate that has the two lion statues. There's a produce. You get winter melon, bitter melon, all kinds of special Asian produce. And dried squid, some cakes in this one. Prepared those big steamed buns there. More produce. See huge lines for the bus here. A lot of people don't have cars, so they all wait for the bus. Oh, sorry. Seafood. Very fresh. You can see the guts pouring out of them. You got your famous ducks. Peking duck hanging up, roasting away. Got dried goods, dried fruits, mushrooms, squid, cuttlefish. Again, on both sides of the street, just endless markets. There's a bigger one called a supermarket. All the same stuff outside, but a lot of other typical stuff. Oh, there's a dragon fruit there. Got gobo. Crazy looking oranges there. More seafood. More hanging ducks. More seafood, even more seafood. Oh, those big shelf fungi. Turkey tails and stuff. Nice. We have this murals here, the cultural diversity of the area. More stuff for sale just randomly here. There's a fireplace. More hot food. Giant things of tofu there. Huge fried tofu cakes. Bok choy. Giant things of ginger. There's some taro. Big old taro. There's kohlrabi. A lot of people don't see kohlrabi. More kohlrabi. Little bananas up there. There's bitter melon right there. like Jerusalem artichokes or something like that. More steamed buns. More bakery goodies. More ducks and so forth on display. We got a whole squid there. These kind of shops are very pungent. The dry seafood is very strong. Definitely not my thing, but still interesting to look at. Just endless shops selling produce. A lot of the same stuff over and over and over again. Somehow they make money. Don't know how they do it. There's a tour group there. So I'll go back on the other side of the street just so you can see other things. It's a lot of the same kind of stuff, just different businesses. There's a church. There's a road goes up here to a dead end with a railing, and you take stairs down. And it takes you down to Stockton Street and drops you right down in Union Square, where all the there's a big park in the middle with a Christmas tree decorated every year. There's live music. There's all the fancy shops there, including the standard Macy's and all the other kind of clothing stores and department stores. On the other side of this hill, there's a tunnel up here, the Stockton Tunnel. Like one of my friends shot a music video up here for some local rap guy. Now we're starting to get to some of the steeper streets. And then there's the Transamerica building right there. And the drop off going that way. Got little clouds here in the crosswalk. Very different than the Italian crosswalk down in North Beach. More clouds. So Chinatown, Rose, Pat, whatever that is. This is called Mandarin Tower. Mostly just living accommodations. A motorcycle blasting his music. I'm almost a block away, I can still hear him. Let me get a copyright claim on the street. Oh yeah, he's cool, this fucking motorcycle. So again, more and more of the same. There's like barber shops here. There's Realty that's closed. So more and more stuff. I'm going to cut over here. Kind of see the same stuff over and over again. There's some Chinese graffiti over there. Check that out. It's kind of fancy. See a lot of that. Okay, I didn't get a walk sign. Perhaps I have to actually hit the walk just to make sure I get a walk. Some maniacs around here. Lots of bakeries. It's a fairly modern building up there with a spire on it. Go. Over here you have a nice Kong Chow Benevolent Association. Very nice traditional design on the building. The Chinese flag, American flag. All the decorations there in the front. Got the Lion Gate over there. Although they have a proper one you drive through on Grant Street. So we're now at the corner of Clay and Stockton. Now we're heading back on Stockton toward North Beach. chestnuts, ginger, all kinds of little clothing, hats, and so forth. Those are some malls inside there, little shops, jade stores, other kinds of tchotchkes. There's a food place, some boba, yummy dim sum, and fast food. Bank of America. There's the better side of that plaza I looked at earlier. Didn't know what it was. Now we're passing by Bank of America, and Chinese, and Mandarin Tower. In case you're wondering, that's Bank of America in Chinese. There's the Chinese United Methodist Church. It's funny seeing a Chinese-style building with a cross on top of it.
Yeah, I
Hard doing this with the thing. I've got 2 bags plus this case in my hand. Me and my first world problems. Some ginseng company, Wing Lung, Dai Li Food, Kong Chi Company. All tons of them down there heading that way. Maybe I'll go down real quick to Grant. Let's check it out. Look, I've been down here a long time. If we're just dark and rainy and some neon lights, it'd be like Blade Runner. Except more Chinese instead of Japanese. There's a place called Chinatown Taiwan Fruit Tea. Got jewelry stores here. Look, Fook Jewelry. Look here, you Fook. Oh, here we go. It's a little alleyway with some lanterns. That's cool. This would be kind of nice at nighttime, even though a little bit creepy, probably. But I think I've been down here before. Bills, it's Post No Bill because of the whole plural thing. But you get the point. Lucky Creation Vegetarian Restaurant. Hey, that'd be my speed. There's an apothecary here. That giant teapot there. Wow, it's huge. Yeah, Lucky Creation. Look at that. I wonder if it's any good. Sun Restaurant. So again, mostly Chinese stuff here, but there's some Vietnamese mixed in. Maybe a little bit of Korean here and there. Look at this building. Very decorative. Hunan House. Some those tchotchkes and stuff in here. Well, there's a little bit of everything. You know, gold statues and plates and pandas. Statues of all kinds and mats, little swords to play with. Golden Dragon Dining. I wonder if this is no, this is not the official Golden Dragon. There's a restaurant here called Golden Dragon. That was basically, there was a famous shooting here back in the late 70s, early 80s that kind of spawned the movie Year of the Dragon by Michael Cimino with Mickey Rourke. And it was based on a shooting, or around the same time as the shooting up here in the Golden Dragon restaurant, but I can't remember where that one is exactly. Might not be here anymore. Some Chinatown Cellar. So here's a nice little walking street here with the lanterns and banners and so forth. This would be cool at nighttime. Next to the Spicy Shrimp. spicy shrimp. It's like, hey, come eat me. How about the Golden Gate Bridge? More dry goods. A lot more restaurants down this alley. Flower shop. Bakery and milk tea. There you go. There's an opera show coming up. She's kind of stunned looking, like, am I on camera? Love the makeup though, look at the makeup. More lanterns, more lanterns. A few drop-down businesses underground. More random goods shops. So many of these kind of shops. And see all these side streets, like I said. Got 2 or 3 main drags here, and then all kinds of side streets with stuff to explore. Yin Yang. There's a Spicy King up here. Color Stone and Beads. There he is. There's the Spicy King himself. Yeah. So powerful. Chef Hong's restaurant's got a little graffiti on it. You guys probably never heard of William Hung. It's that crazy show American Idol. There was a Chinese guy in the first or second year, and he was just a horrible singer, but people, you know, for his energy level and his cojones to actually sing so badly, they kept voting him through. So every time I see the name Hung, I think of William Hung. It's hilarious. Go look for him on YouTube. One of his favorite songs was, I think it's a Ricky Martin song, Talk to Me, Tell Me My Name, something like that. And it's just so far out of key. Look at this little Freemason. It's a nice little entranceway to the local Freemasons. I wonder if they have this special handshake like the Monty Python sketch. Chinese Cultural Association. There you go, Freemason logo with Chinese lettering. KPJF shop. Willy Woo Woo Wong Playground. We'll get a shot across the street. There's some old brick there. Look how old that building is. It's old, so old the bricks are sticking out in weird ways. Very rustic. And over here, you get a nice shot of this building. It's very decorative. Even the bike racks have that round doorway they have in a lot of Asian buildings. It's got the same shape. Look at that. Very decorative. Got the flags on it. A colorful building. And it's Freemasons. This is the Baptist church here. Very old building. Again, with crazy old brickwork. Look at that. It's quite ornate with those things sticking out at different angles. Let me get a better shot of this. This deserves a zoom in. Check this out. It's different decorative patterns of bricks sticking out at different levels. And then different color bricks for accents. Pretty crazy. All right. As I said in Spinal Tap, you've seen enough of this one. Music Center, Clarion Music Center. It's got a nice drum there. More Native American than conga, but different people in here doing some music stuff. Let's go. Gold Mountain, Sagely Monastery. I did see some monks walking around up here at one point, the robes. There's a pipa, Chinese lute instrument. I play with a big plectrum. Buddhist Association. There's a fancy door there. Some decorations. There's a military. World War II Pacific War Memorial Hall. This mural of Chinatown there with the generic Chinatown font. Used to have a font like that on Macintosh called Rickshaw. It's got the lion dancers and a shot of Grant Avenue there. So this is Grant and Sacramento, the main drag at Chinatown where all the tchotchkes are and the most crowds. Less of the vegetables and dry goods stores and more of the tourist shops and restaurants. We've got a sushi boat restaurant here. We can actually see the boats cruising through. We'll stop here, then I've got a green light to get a shot down here. And down here, heading that way is where Lion Gate is. Here's the sushi boats going by. More colorful buildings, more lanterns, some gold. Gold Mountain Monastery. You got a whole building, Bank of America down below. I don't know what that says about the building, whether you have the bank on the bottom floor and the monastery at the top. It's kind of wild. And it sounds like someone playing someone's playing an erhu down here, Chinese violin. There's this Zoltan box. I don't see those very often from the movie Big. Snow Garden. Zoltar, there he is. Come on, pinch. Zoltar. Oh, the guy's playing guzheng and he's also selling instruments too. Look at this. It's Bruce Lee and the Buddha on the same mural. There's that fancy building again. So you guys may not recognize it, but this is the piece used by Jean-Michel Jarre in his Chinese concert album. So Fishing Junks at Sunset. Rocks and minerals and stuff. Smell incense pouring out of that place. Wow. There's an Asian image store there next to the colorful building. There's that famous, there's the egg character, egg sushi character. I forgot his name, but he's one of the Hello Kitty characters. Named after tamago, the egg that goes on the sushi. All kinds of toys, and got the fortune cat. I call it greedy cat. It's always begging for money. Get some oh, nice. Get some swords here. Some knives. I should come here and get a sword one time just for fun, just for decoration. So yeah, more of the same going that way. I'll come back through here on the way back to the parking lot, but I want to see the Lion Gate. Hello, Chinatown. Tangerine Peel Tea. More lanterns. Here you got furniture. I'm sorry, clothing, luggage. Guys are still going. He's selling that. Looks like a Chinese banjo kind of thing. Selling that, but I already bought an instrument. Got my clarinet. There's Zoltar.
I am Zoltar, the Great Gypsy, and I can see your fortune. Come see it too, no?
I don't know if I triggered that with a sensor or he just has a timer. That's pretty good. All these pressed penny places for souvenirs. It's technically defacing money, but they get away with it somehow. You can put a penny in here, and for, what is it, $1? Yeah, you get basically do decorative designs pressed into copper pennies, which only has a little bit of copper in it. And I wanted to catch this mural over here. I missed this before. There's a big mural over here of all kinds of, there's a Jesus figure here. It looks more Hispanic or black than anything, but there's some Asian motifs over here. This is part of that famous story of the monkey warrior. It's a Chinese nobleman or something like that, and he's looking for the story of Buddha. And he teams up with this anthropomorphic monkey man that fights with a sword. So he's on horseback, the monkey man follows him, and there's this like pig-like character that follows him around. Well, this guy basically he retconned history and made it like this guy looks like a hip-hop pig kind of character, Notorious P.I.G., and kind of a Black Jesus character. But yeah, that wasn't part of the story. It was basically three characters in the mythological story of the piggy guy, the monkey man, and the nobleman going to either find Buddha or find the story of Buddha. But I like how Notorious P.I.G. has unfinished nude ladies here, almost give them a blowjob. But in order to make it legal on the street, they couldn't draw on the nipples, the face, or any extra detail. Since it's a one-way street, I'm going to go across. So there's Black Jesus, Notorious P.I.G. with some companions, his bitches. Monkey Man, looks like it's done by Luke Dragon. This Monkey Man. And then the Asian guy on the horseback. I just learned about that on the trip to, where were we? Oh, Las Vegas. Went to this Chinese concentration of shops and stuff. And there was a cultural center that had a whole display on the Monkey Man with the sword. There's a statue outside. And got to learn about the history of the Monkey Man. Little pandas eating their bamboo. So I walked back through a few of these and I got to hustle back to the garage. Old Shanghai, Canton Bazaar. So again, as you guys know, history. The people came over to China from Canton, old Hong Kong. speaking Cantonese, working on the railroad, having shops, doing laundry, all kinds of stuff. And so all the early settlers were Cantonese folks. And then as the Mandarin people came over from the mainland, they couldn't speak Cantonese, so they had the different neighborhoods where they didn't really mingle much because they couldn't understand each other. And now all of China, even Hong Kong, is mandatory Mandarin, but they still maintain their Cantonese too. Some more
Old school.
Some more Erhu stuff over here at the church, played in the church. So he's playing to a track, so he gets a little more sound out of it, but it's pretty good. Erhu is basically a two-stringed violin with a snakeskin covered bass, resonant chamber, and then the horsehair bow to play it. I have one. Never learned how to play it. It's very screechy. I can play a normal violin, but Erhu is very tough to play and make it sound nice. There's church there. This guy's playing in front of. Over there. I'll go a little bit further, and I got to hustle back because I don't want to get stuck in traffic. Come on. There's a trippy four-eyed Statue of Liberty over there. Some psychedelic artwork. This is California Street, which is a huge street. I used to, before I knew the city very well, I'd come up to Golden Gate Park, go to the science museums, art museums. In the morning, in the afternoon, I'd cut over to California, take it down to Market Street or whatever down there toward the Bay Bridge, and do some shops down there like Sharper Image, high-tech shops, and other kinds of silly stuff, get some food, and then go back home. So I used to California all the time. Try to learn the city better. There's an anime store, Anime Pop. There's a Golden Buddha fortune teller, psychic. And if you walk out here at night, you'll see the neon signs a little bit better. And you'll see there are some great like massage places down alleyways and stuff that you know are rub and tugs. They're not just normal massage places. But like any big city, the police allow a certain amount of that because it makes the tourists happy and the businessmen happy who come here for trips. Although there's prostitution involved. They look the other way for most of it, occasionally bust a business or some people. There's Bruce Lee. Looks more like Bruce Lee, but close. There was Bruce Lee, all his imitations when he died. New Asia Gift Center. That's a much more upscale place. More tchotchkes in here. A little bit of everything. Now we're Stockton and Pine. I think we're coming close to the Lion Gate. Ah, here it is. See the green? So on Grant, you actually drive right through the gate. China Station. And then out of nowhere, there's a Venezia Gallery. Italian sculptures. Venezia Fine Arts. So now you know we're getting to the end of Chinatown because it's starting to mix. All these crazy sculptures in here. All this like Ladro and all the just gaudy, wild Italian overpriced stuff. Same with this place, Michael. Look at those crazy statues. There's a Sasquatch in the front and a bear. Check out the Sasquatch. That's hilarious. More crazy artwork here. Like a balloon animal artwork. Hearts, giant. Look at that, giant amethyst. And there's tits hanging on a chair. Y'all like that? Mickey Mouse. Just insane stuff in these galleries. There's a Yoda in there. So down here it's just normal shit. There's the Stockton parking garage. So if you went up Stockton like I was talking about, walk up the steps. See how the hill has gone up there. There's a tunnel that goes beneath it for quite a distance. And you walk up some steps and you can go to the Stockton parking garage right there. And then down here is Union Square. So I don't see any major stores from here, but they're down there before you get to that high rise over there. So kind of diagonally through this building, through this block, is the heart of Union Square. And now we're at the gate. There's line number 1. Wait for the light to change so maniacs don't drive through here. Come on. Oh, these guys are driving through. So they're doing a Chinatown route here. Straight through the gate. Got little dragons on the top. Buildings all around are all decorative. So again, line number 1. And over here is line number 2. I forgot the mythology, but this line has the baby, and the other line has the egg. More crazy artwork in here. Horsies, dragon sculptures, giant tortoise, lion, more lions, Sasquatch, kids on a log. Look at that giant crazy punk rock gorilla there. The famous love thing from Philadelphia. A bear on its haunches. Got the chimpanzees. More lions. More. There's a Transformers in there. Yoda. It's fucking crazy. More tchotchkes in here. There's the classic Chinese hat. Some swords. More artwork. Even replicas of the lions aren't very accurate, but robots. Spider-Man. Scrooge McDuck. There's a whacked out stormtrooper. Balloon animals. There's a happy Buddha. More artwork. Dresses. It's one of these dresses like in what's the character in Mortal Kombat? I forgot her name. Mei Lin or something like that. Or a Street Fighter character. Excuse me, what time is it? The time? Oh, perfect, thank you. Now I gotta hustle. It's 5 o'clock. Just taking me back about an hour to get to the airport. Traffic. And got a half hour for padding. And the plane is supposed to get there. So should be all right. Got back scratchers here, swords, bank snaps, sparklers, again, luggage, clothing. Pretty much, you come to the city with nothing, go to one of these shops, buy a wardrobe, buy luggage, buy everything but some food you would need. And then you go to one of those other shops that has dried goods and produce, or go to a restaurant. Find everything you need in Chinatown. Even the massage and the rub and tug. Fortune teller, chakra healer. They so densely packed these stores, it's unbelievable. I like when they trademark as 2 words up there in the building there. Trademark. Just down into the financial district down here. It's a cable car. This is a cable car street. You can hear it, but there's actually one down there. Zoom in on it, you can see it before I leave here. Come on, zoom. There we go. Cable car coming up. And it goes up this crazy hill, up, and over, down to the other side. Stop to get off. Cable car dedicated to Tony Bennett, who left his heart in San Francisco. All right. Hope you guys can hear this. It's pretty windy here. Probably blowing up my microphone. Now we get more lanterns and the guy playing the erhu. The old fire escape in the church. It's crazy. Very old church. So more remnants of the pandemic, these outdoor seating areas for dining. Oriental furniture collections. Panda hat. Dragon. The cats again. Pandas. Some little geisha characters. There's a nice little Shiva character there. Cameras. I remember once I was a friend and a friend of a friend in one of these Middle Eastern camera shops in where was it? The Union Square, right off the side of Union Square. And this one guy who was with us was from Peru. He's got a real attitude, funny guy, but didn't take shit from anybody. And the guy at the counter was kind of a stereotypical, kind of curt, brash, kind of Middle Eastern guy. Took no bullshit and had no courtesy whatsoever. And this guy wasn't having it. All he was asking about was a battery for his camera or something. And he almost started a fight. And he gave him some attitude about, well, why don't you go somewhere else? Or some of the kind of comments instead of just saying, oh, sorry, sir, that's all we have. Or he's like, just gave all kinds of grief. And this Peruvian guy says, "Don't you fucking talk like that to me." He's like Scarface, where he challenges that one guy. And that's cool. I don't want to talk over that. Anyway, he sounded just like out of the movie Scarface. Similar accent. It just got all in this guy's face. And it was hilarious. And the guy almost jumped over the counter to try and fight him. But we just walked out of the store and I was just like, wow, I wish I had recorded that. That was pretty funny. It's a matcha ice cream place. Oops, dropped my shit. Go home back to the car. That sucks missing lights too. I gotta hurry up. Imagine, spark, and power. Edge on the square. And Transamerica building. Apparently there were several movies that were shot in San Francisco that heavily featured Transamerica building, because at the time the production offices for the movie company were in the Transamerica building. They wanted to include it in the movie several times. Looks like a 3D printing stuff in here. All kinds of wild tech gadgets. More statues. More clothing. More statues over there. Lego Panda. Clothing. Chinese furniture exhibition. Heart of Shanghai. There's another gate style building with lions in the front. There's a happy, satisfied Chinese customer there. Had a nice meal. Heart of Shanghai. Only in Chinatown, Inc. More Chinese hats. Back scratchers. Here's the Buddha bar. I love the entranceway to this thing. There's some paintings in the front. But the there we go, green light. Some more murals over here. So the shape of this place always cracks me up. It's just very phallic. So, sweets and sweets. Lots of tea places here, lots of souvenirs, snacks, jewelry stores. Oh, I've been here before too, I'm sorry. Lipo. Asian style bar. There's a little fishy there. More lanterns. Ten Ren's tea. There's Bruce Lee getting his mix on. LL Cool J. Oh yeah, this is the movie. You got to see this if you haven't seen it. Movie Warrior. Oh, it's a TV show, Warrior, based on stories written by Bruce Lee before he died. about old Chinatown. People coming from China and the different local gangs, local triads that were here doing all the organized crime stuff, dealing with all the police crime and the other white collar and white folks crime in the area. Jackson, okay, I'm almost there. I gotta make better time, this is taking too long. Back toward the Bay Bridge down there, way down there, you can see the Bay Bridge. You zoom in on the video. All kinds of housing, all the upper levels are housing around here. So people doing laundry up there, and it's very much like being in another country. More decorative buildings. More murals, Golden Gate Bakery. All these places are closed for good and then shuttered up. Welcome to Chinatown. Free tea tasting and a tea bar. Some dried mushrooms and stuff, dried sea urchins, dried everything you could think of. Cricket Wireless. All right, I'm gonna start going this way to save me some time. So keep moving. I've already seen the Welcome to Chinatown thing many times, so. Herbs and ginseng. Public parking. There's a little Chinese center with a garden. That's kind of nice. Okay. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Still got to get out of the damn city. There'll be a little bit of traffic. Luckily, with no traffic, the airport's like 15 minutes away. Less. The traffic's gonna take a little while to get there. A place called Yummy Yummy. A place called New Asia. Get some exercise here, all these hills. Gumsing Market. Okay, back to Stockton. That's what I need. Green light, green light, green light. Shit. More Bay Bridge down there in the blue background. There we go. Green light. Again, more of the same. Fruits, roots, and shoots. Dried seafood. I mean, just one of these stores would take like hours to go through. And they're endless stores. How they decide what your favorite store is, I have no idea. They end up saying a lot of the same stuff. There's a little doggy. Alright, Broadway. This is the road we have to take to get out. So, one more street down. Yeah, there's Vallejo. So, almost to my street. Lots of drinks and snacks. There's some cookie places, cookies and crackers, Tang Fat Hotel. Meishun Trading Company. Behind the big minibus with the corrugated middle. There it is. And this is where I have to get off. Back to Little City Meats. Now I got my light. It's a doggy again. Yeah, she.
Because we all need to be there to be seated.
Well, you can.
Vietnamese places there. More markets. There's a Toscano Brothers Bakery pizza place. There's even a place called Dago Bagel with a happy Italian guy. Even though Dago's a racial slur, they took it back. They kept it. Back at North Beach that way. The police cars here are by the police station, which is by the parking garage. With the semi-futuristic looking police station here, Central Police Station. At night it looks more futuristic. And now, to go pay my parking bill. So I'll probably get cut off in here, guys. Oh, right by Andy's Jewelry Company. Look at that. Who knew I had a jewelry company up here? Never noticed that all the times I've been up here at night. There you go. And with that silly one, I'll leave you guys. Thanks for joining, whoever joined. Thanks for watching the replay. Make comments, have fun. Peace out. Thanks, everybody.